Alright, so this is going to be my 7 through 10 walkthrough. This will be a lot shorter than the 3 through 6 walkthrough because the questions are more straightforward. So we're just going to be talking about like how far away they are, but we're going to know the standard deviation now. We're not going to have to do that insane solving part of it. So here, our first one, we've got a average of 64 inches and a standard deviation of 2.5. So it's not a variance. We don't have to take a square root of it. So they want to know if someone is 71.5 inches, how many standard deviations from the mean are they? So this is the term that we have. And we're just going to take that term, subtract our mean, and divide by our standard deviation. 71.5 minus 64 divided by 2.5. And we know 71 is bigger than 64, so we're above the mean. This is 7.5 divided by 2.5. So we are 3 standard deviations above the mean. And that's it. Alright, let's look at number 8, which is similar. Now we've got an average age in our population of 47. And our standard deviation is 10. And we want to know if someone is 12 years old, how many standard deviations are they from the mean? So we're going to keep with our same formula that I will repeatedly write out for memory. And we're going to take 12 minus 47. So we're below the mean now. We're looking at a negative number. And I wrote another standard deviation, but I should have written 10. So we get negative 35 divided by 10. And we get negative 3.5 standard deviations below the mean. So you're going to see a couple questions like that. And then you're also going to see a couple questions like 9 and 10. So in math, Soraya scored 1.5 standard deviations above the mean. Eric scored 2 standard deviations below the mean. If the mean is 78% and the standard deviation is 8%, what did Soraya score and what did Eric score? So for Soraya, we know the mean for both is 78%. So we're going to have 78, the mean, plus how many standard deviations? 1.5. So she scored 78 plus 1.5 times that 8%. 78 plus 12 gives her a score of 90. Eric, on the other hand, scored 2 standard deviations below the mean. So he's going to be down 2 standard deviations. 78 minus 2 times 8. 78 minus 16 gives me a 62. So this is similar to 7 and 8. And then let's look at number 10. The average family size in a population is 4 people with a standard deviation of 1.2 people. Family A is 3 standard deviations above the mean. So 3 standard deviations above. Family B is 2.5 standard deviations below. So subtract 2.5 times the standard deviation. And we know the mean. We know the mean is 4. And we know our standard deviation is 1.2. So all we got to do is plug this in. 4 plus 3 times 1.2. And over here, 4 minus 2.5 times 1.2. That's it. So 4 plus 3.6 is 7.6 people. That's gigantic. 4 minus 2.5 is 4 minus 3, which is 1 person, which sounds very normal. Just kidding, everything's normal, whether you have 5 million people or not. That's up to you. So this is my 7 through 10 walkthrough. No give backs.